Power can build empires or bury bodies. Across centuries and continents, select families have turned ambition into a blood sport, weaving crime, politics, and commerce into a single deadly web. Tonight, we'll trace 4 of history's most dangerous dynasties. New York's Gambinos, Mexico's Sinaloa cartel, Renaissance, Italy's Medicis, and the shadow-shrouded Eshkols of the Middle East. Keep your guard up. Every name you'll hear comes with a price in blood. Or bullets. Roots of Power. Brooklyn, 1957. When Carlo Gambino orchestrated the Appalachian Mob Summit, he cemented his place at the top of America's mafia pyramid. Under his quiet, calculating rule, the family infiltrated unions, ports, even JFK International's cargo hubs, earning an estimated $500 million a year by the late 1970s. Ruled by silence, Gambino's genius was subtlety. No flashy cars, no loud nightclubs, just envelopes of cash placed in the right pockets. Breaking his code of omerta meant one fate: disappearance. The violent aftermath. Carlo's successors weren't so discreet. Dapper Don John Gotti basked in tabloid fame, drawing FBI floodlights, wiretaps, betrayals, and a RICO indictment soon shredded the hierarchy. Yet even after Gotti's 1992 conviction, the Gambino brand lived on, leaner, quieter, meaner, still lethal, with whispers of influence in construction bids and Wall Street pump and dumps to this day. Beer in the Sierra Madre, high in Sinaloa's rugged mountains. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman turned dirt road poppy fields into the world's most efficient drug pipeline. By the 2000s, Sinaloa controlled up to 60% of U.S. cocaine and dominated the global fentanyl trade. War without rules. Armored convoys rolling into rival territory. Mass graves discovered by villagers at dawn. Bribes so vast they were delivered by dump truck. An estimated 300,000 lives have been claimed in Mexico's cartel violence since 2006. Much of it sparked by Sinaloa turf wars. Hydra heads. El Chapo's 2019 life sentence didn't cripple the family. Ismael El Mayo Zambada, unseen by authorities for 5 decades, still pulls strings, while El Chapo's sons, Los Chapitos, battle for succession. The result, a criminal corporation that behaves less like a gang and more like a Fortune 500 firm with RPGs for HR. Bankers to the Pope, Florence, 1434. Cosimo de' Medici transforms a modest banking house into Europe's ATM, financing popes, monarchs, and artists from Michelangelo to Da Vinci. Wealth buys power, protects wealth. Power protects wealth. Political alchemy. Assassination replaced boardroom coups. Poisoned chalices. Dagger point absolutions. and forged papal decrees kept rivals at bay. When the Pazzi family tried to unseat Lorenzo il Magnifico during Easter Mass, Medici loyalists strung the conspirators from cathedral windows before the incense faded. Meet loyalists. They birthed the Renaissance, but bankrupted Florence. They produced 2 popes and 2 queens of France, yet left Europe littered with the bones of opponents. In modern terms, the Medici style was hostile takeover via bloodletting. Proof that white-collar crime can bleed red. Origins in the Arms Bazaar, emerging after the 1973 Yom Kippur War. The Eshkols exploited regional chaos to broker weapons between Eastern Bloc factories and any buyer with hard currency. Their calling card, trucks that crossed borders full and returned empty, without a single customs stamp. Global footprint. Surface-to-air missiles traded for rare earth minerals in Africa. Oil for AK-47 swaps routed through shell companies in Cyprus. Rumors of private militias on 3 continents. Intelligence reports link the family to conflicts from the Balkans to the Horn of Africa, though no member has ever faced trial. Why they endure. Rather than flaunt wealth, the Eshkols built layers of deniable cutouts, law firms, charities, shipping agents, so any investigation detours into a paper labyrinth. The lesson: invisibility is the ultimate bulletproof vest. 2 threads that bind. Across centuries, these families share a chilling DNA. Monopoly on cash flow, whether cocaine, cocoa beans, or credit lines. Network corruption, officials bought in bulk, loyalty optional. Cult-like secrecy, betray the inner circle, pay in blood. Myth-making, legends of invincibility that scare rivals more than bullets. Power survives by evolving. Cut off one head, another emerges wearing a darker crown. We've tracked dynasties from Florentine palaces to cartel strongholds and gray zone gun markets. Proof that family business can be a very dangerous business indeed. If these chronicles gripped you, tap subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss our next descent into history's underworld. Drop your thoughts below. Which family shocked you most? And which shadow empire should we uncover next?